What's going on, everybody? It's Reggie. I got another one for you. Stick to the scripts. This is a segment that I like to do where I emphasize a certain scripture to let you know how it's hitting me to see if it hits you the same way. Thus, stick to the scripts. Sometimes I gotta wait for inspiration for these things, and I got inspiration fall. I had it fall right into my lap as I'm watching Chosen. They mentioned Psalm 139:8, but they kind of cut off the end of it because it mentions hell, probably because it seemed kind of controversial. If you look at this verse and you see the word hell, what you associate to hell typically is fire and brimstone, and it kind of makes this verse not make sense because we also think of hell as a place where the presence of God is absent, right? And so, though we know that to be a truth, um, David says this: "If I ascend up into heaven, thou art there. If I make my bed in hell, behold, thou art there." How is this possible? This is possible because hell has multiple meanings, just like love has multiple meanings. I'm going to go over three of them. In the Greek, the word is Hades. All right. In the equivalent of the Hebrew is the word Sheol, and it simply means the place where all departed souls go. This is why when Jesus tells the story of Lazarus and the rich man, Lazarus is in Abraham's bosom, or what's called paradise, while they're having a conversation with the rich man who's being tormented in what we typically know hell to be, in the flames. All right. Those flames are really the hell that's used when it's talking about the flames. Jesus knew, and everyone knew in that time, that they took their trash, their refuse, to a place where they burned it and set it on fire. And it was always on fire because it was always trash going there. That place was known as Gehenna. And so when we think of the hell, the fire, and the brimstone, it's actually this word in Greek called Gehenna. All right. So knowing that where each of those words is used helps you understand the scriptures. Now, there's no conflict where David says, I know if I make my bed in hell, you will meet me there, because we know that's in fact what Jesus did when he died and descended into hell. He descended into hell, the place where Abraham was. That's why Lazarus was in Abraham's bosom, presented himself as the completed promise so that he could lead captivity captive, right? He could lead them out. He could show them that he has the keys now and that this is a place that they no longer have to stay permanently. All right. And so understanding which words are used in the scriptures will really bring revelation, and it will bring peace to you so that you don't have to go and try to get a different version that doesn't mention hell because that word is such a buzzword and a keyword when it's mentioned. I know that this is what I was meant to talk about because it was in Chosen, and it was also in my Kingdom Keepers Ministries Bible study that I held with my mother, sister, and cousin just last night. And yes, that was a shameless plug. Till next time.